Dang, my microphone's not even on. There we go. Okay, there we go. So microphone's on now. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Anyway, what's up, everybody? This is a Broken Twitch Still coming at you guys again with another video. And today's the day that we are going to wrap up. The at least part one of Avalon Lafayette. Yeah, we're gonna go and wrap that up. But there's something else we're gonna do later today as well. We're gonna be doing some Oberon rolls as well today. We're gonna be doing some Oberon rolls today, though. I actually did some rolls. I actually used all my summit tickets up earlier today, but yeah, we're gonna do some rolls real quick. You know what we're gonna do? Let's do 2 rolls here, and then we will complete the Lostbelt, and then we'll do some more rolls. But we're gonna see what happens here, though. Hopefully I can get Oberon within 2 rolls, though. I doubt it, though, but we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens here. Because when I used up my tickets earlier today, though, I did get a lot of servants, though. I actually managed to roll Tamlin Tristan and Archer Tristan for the first time. There was a saber, though, but that's just a regular saber, though. We're not even gonna. Yeah, we're not even. Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, we're gonna do some rolls real quick. Yo, that was pause right there. Oh, but it's a CE. Crap. Another Art of Death. How many Art of Deaths have I rolled over like the past like several years, though? Like, it's crazy, bruh. How many have I rolled so far? There goes another saber. Oh, Jill DeRay. Oh my god. It's googly eye Jill right there. We're gonna see what happens on these first 2 rolls, though, and then we're gonna continue the story. Oh yeah, there go Geronimo. MP like 25 and crap. There's another CE. Oh, another Art of Death. Oh my goodness. You know what the funny thing is? The funny is, though, I do have enough to pity, so you know I'm not really tripping, honestly. And it got another 4-star CE at the beginning of Ambition. Wait, gold. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Please be mommy, please be mommy, please be mommy. No! Wrong mommy. No. NP4 Gawain? I believe NP4 Gawain. I was kind of hoping for that right over there to be Barghest, but it wasn't Barghest. Dang it! I saw Saber. I was like, please be Barghest, please be Barghest, please be Barghest. Please be Barghest, please be Barghest. And there goes the CE. Dang, a 3-star CE to close it. Hey, but hey, we got another. But hey, we got another. Yo, we got another. Gawain. So you know that's good. We got another Gawain. Oh, wait a minute though. That's MP2 Gawain. My bad. That's MP2 Gawain. Okay, MP2 Gawain. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I let one go. So this next summon we're gonna do a skip. See what happens, though. All right, so wish me luck here. Why is Janako on a banner? I already got a Bacoin Sky. All right, here we go, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna do a skip here. No taking your luck. And nothing. Okay, that was horrible. Okay. Anyway, I'll do more rolls later. Though. But now's not the. Yeah. I said that I was gonna do 2, and then I'm gonna go wrap this up, and then we're going to go and roll for Oberon later. Not now. We're gonna roll for him a little bit later. But yeah, we got riders here. Yeah. Oh, you're done with riders here. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. You know what? Screw it. Do I have... Yes, I do. I do have cramps. Is there a Korean Sky here that I can just use, though, that's already maxed out at MP10? Yes, there is. Thank you very much. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have over 900 quartz. I have enough to pity. I have enough to pity. Actually, you know what? No. No, you're not getting none of my quartz. You're not getting none of my quartz. Back off my quartz. You should have been rolling every single banner, Brandon. You should not have been rolling every single banner that comes our way. You should have been patient. Yes. Should have been patient, bruh. I'm not giving you none of my quartz though, man, bro. You should not have been rolling every single banner that came our way. Should have just waited, been patient. That's what I did. I passed up. Now I'm basically gonna explain it to you like this. I basically passed up both the Melusine and the Morgan banner because I wanted Koyanskaya and Oberon. I wanted them both. Hey Jedi, I have like... Yeah, he has 291 saying quotes after his name though. Eat stuns. Okuda. All you gotta do is just kind of just hold on though. Hold on for 7 turns though, and then just. And took our charge too while we were at it. Guess I better take this game more seriously. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should though. But stop rolling every single freaking banner that comes the way. Do your research. Look stuff up, you know, like 2 years in advance. Cause that's what I do. That is it. I'm telling then that's like I'm telling you though, it's best for you to set up your list a year in advance. That way you know when certain banners are coming and which servants you want to roll for. Because to be completely honest with you, no. Because the thing about it is, to be completely honest with you though, whenever the Morgan banner comes out, I'm going to roll for Morgan. Once I get her, I don't roll again until the fall, and then that's when Ryoma comes out. I mean, well, no, scratch that. Well, no, scratch that. But Summer Kama also comes out though, so yeah, I will be not rolling for her as well. So, you know. So yeah, I will most certainly be rolling for her when she comes out. So, and guts kicked in. Let's go. Fight's over, I win. Yeah, fight's over, I win. Now, mind you, you know the thing about it is, though, Brandon, believe it or not, the thing about it is, though, Brandon, believe it or not, though, those 900 quartz, I didn't get from doing a single strengthening quest or a single interlude, by the way. I still have, I'm going to tell you right now, I still have about, I want to say 35 interludes that I can do right now, and I have about 20 strengthening quests that I could do like right now if I really wanted to. Anyway. But that was quite the fearsome foe, wasn't it? And this bread is really yummy. I never used to think of eating as important before. But I thought I tried it for myself to see an Ultra enjoyed food so much, and now I can't stop. Now that you mention it, you do eat a lot for a Wind Clan fairy, don't you, Ultra? Usually it's the Fang Clan that live for food. Are you actually a Fang fairy? No, I'm just a low-class fairy. I don't even belong to any of the 6 clans. I only got in the habit of eating because the people of Tintagel Village will always give me food. Tintagel Village? Then the rumors are true. You really did survive Woodwolf's Child of Prophecy hunt. Well, I don't know if I say survive so much as barely managed to escape thanks to Merlin's magecraft. I really didn't do anything that spectacular. The whole thing kind of become exaggerated as time goes on. By the way, Gareth, do you know why restaurants first became popular here in Britain? Come to think of it, no, I don't. Going into a restaurant was never an option for me, so they're not just places to eat. They're also a way for the Fang Clan to keep their violent impulses in check. Woodwolf made a big speech once about how, now that the Fang Clan served the Queen as our army, their lack of manners was unbecoming. So he said he would give them a proper education and teach them to satiate their desires with meals. At some point, that first restaurant he started blew up into a major chain. And now owning a restaurant is considered one of the hallmarks of success here in the land of the Fae. So the reason Woodwolf is so particular about etiquette and dressing like humans is, yep, it's all to cover up his own violent nature. He might act like a gentleman now that he's the head of the Fang Clan, but at his core, he hasn't truly changed. He's still a brutal and greedy fairy who gets his kicks from tormenting the weak. If that doesn't sum up the whole Fang Clan, I don't know what does. Still, but after Tamlin are the Queen's most valued fighters, he settled down to just being an old fairy who wields his authority like a club. So does that mean he's not all that strong? But that's right. That's right. At this point, just an old fairy. You all definitely stronger since you managed to defeat the Drake. So once you eventually get around to defeating Woodwolves, you should take the chance to go to one of his restaurants. I've only been a few times myself, but I can tell you their food is to die for, especially the salads. After all, even warriors need rewards to keep themselves motivated. So I hope that gives you guys something to look forward to as you help Altria out. That is true. Good. Ultra and Gareth are over by that other campfire talking with Oberon. So as you could probably guess, the reason I'm talking to you over here is because I'd rather they not hear what I'm about to say. Although, what? Is there a problem with me being here? I'm technically a proper human history servant too, you know. Oh, all right. Maybe it's better if you hear this too, Muramasa. So, beginning back to where we left off in our discussion of the Drake from proper human history, the reason they drag men into rivers in our world isn't because they want husbands. It's because they want to mate. If they come across a woman instead, they make her serve as their child's wet nurse. And that means they want to have children. Basically, yes, but the Drake here in Fairy Britain can't have children. Even though they drag countless men down to their doom. Do you know why that is? Because children just aren't born here? Looks that way, but the problem goes even deeper. We've seen that fairies here basically just imitate human society. So we can assume that the two species' way of life are fundamentally the same. If fairy society doesn't have something, that'll be because it doesn't exist in human society either. And that means humans in Fairy Britain have no natural means of reproduction. There is no concept of childbirth here. I had a feeling something was off when we learned that they only have predecessors and successors here instead of parents and children, but now I'm pretty certain. Wait, hold on. I get that fairies spring up on their own. They've always been like extensions of nature. But how the hell are humans born if they can't reproduce on their own here? Don't tell me they just spring into existence on their own too. No, here humans are produced. I don't know if it involves some kind of artificial insemination system or if they're manufactured like homunculi. But however they're made, they're produced, raised, and shipped out as individuals with nothing in the way of parents or siblings. I'm sure they still have things like marriage, husbands and wives, but even if two humans get married, they'll never be able to produce their own descendants. So that's what human life is like here in Fairy Britain, it seems. It may seem cruel and inhumane to us, but for fairies who live here, like Ultra and Gareth, it's just another ordinary fact of life they probably never question. At this point, I have no way of telling why things turn out that way here. But I didn't want to tell you while Ultra and Gareth were around in case it came as a shock to you and made things awkward around them. So that's why I decided to keep this information just among us. So humans only ever know one generation here. Okay, I think this should be enough. Plus, I hate to wake them now that they're resting up for tomorrow. Huh? What just flew out of Satoro's tent? Was that a bird? Has she been raising one in secret all this time? Nah, that can't be it. Oh, hi Blanca. Sorry about that. How are things in Norwich? Does it look like the calamity will start tomorrow? Still no sign. Then we should be just in time. Looks like there really is no changing Ainsel's prediction after all. On the other hand, it's also plausible that disaster won't befall Norwich until the Child of Prophecy goes there, huh? Once Ultra arrives, Norwich will be destroyed. I knew that, and I brought her here anyway. Ultra will dispel the calamity and live with the responsibility for Norwich's destruction. What a cowardly, devious god I am. I can't even help them prepare for what they're about to go through. But they have to get through this, or nothing will ever change. After all, the prophecy is clear that the first bell to be rung in the pilgrimage is Norwich's. Okay, thanks, Blanca. But don't you rest up too. You must be exhausted. No, I'm not going to tell them it's impossible to save Norwich. Satoro doesn't need that on her shoulders. Better I carry the extra baggage than burden her with it. Don't worry about it too much, Blanca, but this is all in line with the prophecy. Besides, it looks like we still have a whole day until the calamity begins, right? Both Satoro and Ultra will need some positive memories before it all starts. So tomorrow, they'll relax and enjoy everything Norwich has to offer. The next day, the fighting will commence. All right. Time to hop into the next section. And now I get back one of those sync quartz that I used. All right, here we go, everybody. This is it, and this is long. Prep ourselves. Yeah, but this is gonna be very long. Let's see. I'm gonna go and pull up something real quick. So, sabers. A lot of them. A lot of sabers. How do I want to do this? So this is just sabers. I'm not sure if we're dealing with a boss or what, but I'm not going to take no chances. Not going to take no chances, though. I'm just going to stick with what it is I got right now. Going to get you out of here. I'm gonna go and take the double Castoria with me. Can I take two Castorias? I can, okay. Can I take two Castorias with me? Take two Castorias with me. Gonna take Let's take Archer John, and yeah, that'll work. Let's move her here. And all right, let's do this. Yeah, this is a long ass chapter right here. Holy cow, this is long. Yeah, this is a long one. Yeah, chapter 9 is long. A lot of fights though. A lot of fights, a lot of dialogue too. Damn, this is a long one right here. Holy cow. Hey, old man, how's the armor repair I asked you for coming along? Oh, that I finished ages ago. Only took me 2 days to rehammer the whole thing. I know you've been taking good care of it, but it's time you put it to pasture. If I were you, I'd stop by the brass shop and choose a new set already. You roast apples here, but does that make them hot? Wait, there's something on it. Something see-through and shiny. This your first time in Norwich, good Sir Fang? This here's a new addition to the Count's menu. You won't find it anywhere in stuffy old Oxford. Here, have a taste if you don't believe me. Don't worry, this one's in the house. We're handing them out for free all over the commercial district. Damn it, where'd that chimney sweep fairy go? You, it's your job to get rid of the soot. What have you been doing out here? Ah, come on, good Sir Human. What's the harm? That thing's going to be falling on our head soon enough. Once it does, it'll blow away all the soot anyway, along with the rest of your apartment building. That's not the point. Even when you know it's going to rain tomorrow, you still need to wash the windows. Even when you know a storm is coming, you still need to keep the yard neat. Yeah, by the way, speaking of rain, though, we are expecting some rain. Why? Because you never know when a new potential tenant might show up. You can't run a business while passing up opportunities for new clientele. I guess you're right about that. No wonder they called you the Spriggan of the street. Guess there really is no beating a human when it comes to making money. Don't go down on me, old man. This is all you guys got done yesterday. You're not slacking off on me, are you? I swear, everyone's been on edge since they heard Morgan abandoned the city. Even the soldiers are all holed up in Spriggan's tower instead of making their patrols. But don't you guys see? This is a perfect opportunity. All we got to do is borrow a little from the guys who won't even notice it's gone. The harbor's off limits. Damn it! And just when Fairy Britain's first ocean liner is docked right there, they say Ina Bamara's construction like nothing else. But do you want us to lose to the Count's Cutty Stark? I'm sorry, but until the new lumber shipment comes in, there's nothing I can do. I wonder what Lord Spriggan's planning to do about this. It's so noisy! Right? Welcome to Norwich, Fairy Britain's only port town. One of the laws passed during the era of the High Queen prohibited the construction of any new iron weapons. So for about 1900 years, there were no iron weapons made in Fairy Britain whatsoever. But Oberon, I thought that was you. You always do stand out. What the hell are you doing in Norwich? Haven't you seen the sky? Oh, you mean those rain clouds? Yeah. Yes, I did think those were odd since the rainy season is supposed to be over now. But it's not going to take more than a few rain clouds to put a damper on Norwich, right, Knack? Besides, a good actor is never far from where there's fun to be had. Norwich is about to have the party of a lifetime. Yes, of course, the Fairy King's... No, I'm not going to miss that. You got that right. You really are something else, Oberon. We scoundrel of Norwich knew we were asking for trouble when we broke the law and turned this town into a smithing city. Compared to the Queen's sheer might, this calamity pool is nothing. Thanks, Oberon. Make sure to come by the shop later. The wife's a big fan of yours, you know. Damn, who was that Earthclan fairy? He had one hell of an aura about him. How long he's been working the forge? Got to be more than 200 or 300 years. I know what you mean. Knack, was it? He had the same incredibly obstinate aura as you do. That ain't what I was talking about. If you're curious about Knack, I can take you to a smithy later. I believe he's a low-class fairy who's been around for 400 years, so he knows pretty much everything about the history of smithing in Fairy Britain. 400 years, even though he's a low-class fairy? It's because his purpose hasn't changed. He's still just as capable a smith as ever. Now, what was I? Oh, right. 100 years ago, Spriggan led Norwich to greater prosperity by rolling back the no iron weapons law. The law was originally passed because iron weapons are dangerous to fairies, and having more of them in circulation would inevitably result in more homicides. Fairycides. But then, between the Northern Fairy suspicious activity, the rise in the number of Moors, and above all, the developments in human technology, it was clear the Fae folk would need to rely on iron again. Spriggan was able to convince the Queen of the necessity, and she relented. Ever since, Norwich went from being a city of fairies to a city where the laws of smithing come first. While Salisbury is the only city that grants humans their freedom under Fairy Britain's rules, all are equal under the laws of artisanry, saying that right, in Norwich. Here, while some fairies still have human slaves, others respect humans for their skill at smithing. In fact, there are even some human merchants who are so respected that they have a steady pool of fairy labor they regularly exploit. You mean there are human company owners, slave driving furry employees here? That's right. You won't find their stories on Main Street, though. They're more under the counter outfits. Fairies are pure by nature, which also makes them gullible. There is no end of fairies here who are worked to the point of dying from exhaustion. And they don't even have one more pound to show for it. Suffice it to say, Norwich is known for both its smithing and its loose morals. But then, that's just how it is for all human cities, isn't it? Nice shiny storefronts next to filthy black back alleys. And Spriggan, the head of the Earth Clan, the lord of this city, hasn't been at all shy about promoting those kinds of ventures. Sometimes it even feels as though he's trying to turn Norwich into a human city. A human city, huh? So is the fact that there's a calamity pool in the sky here now kind of a judgment on Norwich? Like, is it just nature's way of punishing the city for its misdeeds or something? Of course not. There's good and bad in any city. Norwich is hardly special in that sense. It winding up on the site on the next calamity is just coincidence, really. You know, since it looks like we still have some time, why don't we split up for a while? Go visit whatever part of the city interests you. After all, we're trying to save this city from the calamity pool that's hanging right above it. Getting to know it on your own terms before you set about defending it can only be a good thing. Sounds like a plan to me. Besides, I was just thinking I could use some more information on that giant rain cloud calamity pool. Do you come with me, Satoru? Of course. I think I'd like to visit Nax Smithing. I could use a good blacksmith to make a magecraft item I've been wanting to try out. I'll go with you then. I'm curious to see what a fairy smithy's like. Besides, I'm your bodyguard. The smithy, huh? Guess I only get in the way if I went along too. In that case, how about sampling the local delicacies with me while we look for a place to stay? Really? That sounds great. I'm with you, Oberon. Then it's settled. We'll meet back up here on the street around lunchtime. And while Satoru shouldn't draw much attention walking on her own here, I'd still appreciate you looking out for her in case of any of the guards decide to question her, Da Vinci. Don't worry, if that happens, I'll just pretend I'm Satoru's big sister. Okay, North sightseeing sounds good and all, but first there are two other things we need to take care of. First, we need to find out everything we can about that dark cloud, with the calamity pool hanging above our heads. That includes what kind of harm it's doing now, what kind of harm it's doing now, what kind of harm it's expected to do later. Whether it's even possible for us to get rid of it, that sort of thing. And the other thing is finding out anything we can learn about Masher's whereabouts. Haha, I guess that one went without saying, huh? Okay, let's start with the stores over on Main Street. We don't have a lot of time, so let's just get in there and ask as many questions as we can, no matter how weird they look at us. A human girl in black armor. I've seen humans in armor every day since the Round Table Army comes here to buy supplies. But I've never seen a girl with black armor among them. She does sound kind of familiar, though. But hey, never mind that. Now that you're here, why not buy some news about the Child of Prophecy? I heard a story about her battle with Gawain at the Western Ranch and another about her battle with Tristan in Gloucester. They're both good, trust me, but if you want to know more, you'll have to cough up the more pounds. We know for sure the Child of Prophecy is showing up now. I bet she could even get rid of the calamity pool if she ever decides to come to Norwich. You want to know what kind of problems we've had since the calamity pool showed up? Ain't it obvious? The damn weather. It's dark, it's windy, and everybody's on edge. Even when you think it's finally going to start raining, it never does. At first, we were all afraid it was going to rain moors on us or something, but now everything's business as usual. Nobody has any idea what might happen if the calamity pool ever does come crashing down on us. And I can promise you, nobody's ever thought about how we might get rid of it. Morgan's always managed to do something about them when they've sprung up in the past. But since she declared she was going to leave Norwich to its fate, we can't even count on that this time. Although, now that you mention it, it's strange. How did the Queen get rid of the calamity pools before? A human girl wearing black armor? Yes, of course, I know about her. She's all the customers have been talking about. I don't know the details, but she's famous up in the north. Eek. Eek, don't get in my face like that. You made me drop the fries. Not the fries! You really need to keep your servants under better control, miss. Oh, wait. Come think of it, this is all the rage in Salisbury for a while, wasn't it? Buying a human from a ranch while they're still young and raising them like they're your adopted child. They say free-range humans like that can grow up much better than ones from a ranch. Sorry, no, I'm human too, so I don't know anything more about the calamities than you do. I've never seen one before. They say a calamity shows up every 100 years, and every 1,000 years, but there's a great calamity. But we're well past the 2,000th year of the Queen's era, right? So everyone in town's afraid it's finally going to happen. My wife's so anxious about it, she can't even help me out in the shop anymore. Every morning she blinds herself. Then, when her eyes have healed the next morning, she does it again. The fuck? Why don't we just leave Norwich if we're that scared? Believe me, I considered it. But there's a reason we can't all just pick up and leave. Just between you and me. On second thought, never mind. I don't need Spriggan soldiers catching wind of this and breaking down my door. I'm sorry, but would you mind going somewhere else now? My wife is scared enough as it is. Alright, fair enough. Well, I guess that's about what we should have expected. There was something people could do about the Calamity Pool. Of course, they'd already be doing it. At least we learned a little bit about MASH. That's true. Before, nobody had heard of her. Now we're at least getting glimmers of recognition. We'll have to do some more digging in the afternoon. Who knows? Maybe MASH is a lot closer by than we... We're back. Nack Smithy was incredible. I bet he could make the kind of magecraft stuff I can't even describe, and I bet he could do it easily, too. Hey, that's a good idea. It'll be like Fairy Britain-style vacuum installation. The only problem is how light we can make it. Since that Nat guy can handle alloy steel, no problem. We might even be able to pull off stainless steel. You two must have had a successful outing if you're already planning mischief together. We're back, and wow. And wow. Norwich's rest areas are amazing. Let's screenshot that. No. Oh, no. They also have this thing called a sauna that's really hot, but also really relaxing. And the fruit juice they gave us afterwards and was maybe the best thing I ever tasted. If we're going to spend the night here, then we should definitely stay at that inn. Wait, they have hotels with spas here? So their leisure facilities are that developed, huh? They might not have proper human history as advanced technology, but they clearly have the same ideas. There's no rush to find a place to stay tonight, so let's worry about that later. I'm afraid I don't have much to report. Every conversation seemed to be complaints about Queen Morgan and hopes for the Child of Prophecy. You know, stuff like, I can't wait for the Child of Prophecy to get here. We give her a hero's welcome if she showed up. She must be an incredible fairy. I don't know what she looks like, but I bet I recognize her instantly. She must be stronger than Queen Morgan, more beautiful than Lancelot, more imposing than Gawain, and kinder than Tristan. If only they knew she was already here. Will you keep your voice down, Oberon? At least we know that last part is true. You think so? Well, maybe. Tristan definitely seemed very kind at all. I'm not sure how to feel about there only being one area I can compete, though. Huh? No way. She's here. She's really here. Everyone, come quick. The Child of Prophecy is here. Huh? Wait, I'm still not ready. You got the wrong fairy. No, wait. That's not true either. I know I might not quite look the part, but... Oh, fine. It's true. I am the child of... She came here from Sheffield up north. Through the impenetrable Advenia. She deposed Bargaret the Tyrant. Now she's here to save Norwich, too. It's her, the Child of Prophecy in black armor. Wait, what? Good day, my beloved citizen of Norwich. Please settle down if you would. I was planning to announce this at the bell tower with a more appropriate ceremony. But since you're all here now, I may as well take this moment to introduce you. Indeed, but this is the very knight who defeated the 3 Tamlin of Sheffield and who Bargaret the banished to justice. This is the Child of Prophecy, Tamlin Galahad. Just look at all that magical energy. It really is the Child of Prophecy. But why is she with you, Spriggan? Isn't the Child of Prophecy High Queen Morgan's enemy? It seems there's been a misunderstanding. Her Majesty has never once called for the Child of Prophecy's death. If any of you should find her, you are to invite her to Camelot as a proper guest. Those are the High Queen's own words, delivered directly to myself and my fellow clan heads. But that is why I went out to greet her last night upon her arrival from Advenia. Since I couldn't risk anything happening to our honored guest, I brought my elite soldiers with me to keep her safe. Oh, so I guess the Child of Prophecy isn't going to be taken off the Camelot soon then. Oh no, not at all. High Queen Morgan never said anything about bringing her there immediately. Rest assured, my good people, I take my responsibilities as your elected clan leader very seriously. While I, of course, have the utmost respect and loyalty for High Queen Morgan, your safety is my top priority. Which is why I will be having Tamlin Galahad stay in my vault castle. Rest assured, the Child of Prophecy has come to Norwich. We need fear the calamity no longer. So please, my good people, relax and go about your business as usual. If the High Queen should have any complaints, I shall take full responsibility. That's the Child of Prophecy? Really? Have I just been wrong this whole time? Because that would be hugely embarrassing. Of course not, Ultra. Please, have more faith in yourself. I don't know who this Galahad person is, but she has to be either an imposter or the real deal. Right, Satoru? You've been traveling with Ultra all this. Satoru? Why do you look as if time has just stopped? Just so you know, I will stab you if you go over to the child's side. Damn. Damn. Gareth, calm down. That's... What? That's MASH. That's MASH. Oh, crap. Keep cool, Satoru. If you go into the plaza now... Oh, crap. We're fucked. No! Damn it. Oh, I'm surprised to see someone push through the crowd and climb the stage while I'm giving a speech. You're not from Norwich, are you, human? If you were, you would know exactly what would happen if... Now, it's alright. She's just a human. No threat whatsoever. From the looks of you, you're not from Britain, are you? But you must be the one barrel... Move aside! I'm not here for you! Oh, then who... Oh, crap. Great, it skipped. Ah, damn it. I heard it, and then it started to skip. Sometimes there be good days, and then sometimes there be bad days. Then when my Elgato decides to work properly. Oh, then who are you here for? You, of course, Mash. Mash, how do you know that name? I don't think we've ever met before. Oh, right, I went by that name in Sheffield, so I guess word must have spread. Yes, I'm Mash, Knight of Sheffield. I'm also known as the Child of Prophecy. Oh, no. But does this mean she lost her memories, too? As Spriggan said, I came here to rid Norwich of the calamity. I can't promise I'll be completely successful, but I swear I'll fight as hard as I can. Any support you can offer would be greatly appreciated. Wonderful. Just the sort of announcement I would expect to hear from the Child of Prophecy. My people should all be able to sleep much more easily tonight. Now then, we best be on our way. But you can have her stand down now, guards. Yes, sir. All right. That's enough from you. Consider yourself lucky you didn't even get punched. I don't think this is going to work out the way they want. Wait. Can I talk to her just for a little? I'm sorry, Tamlin Galahad, but we really must be getting back to the castle now. Here you are. Special carriage fit for the Child of Prophecy too. Oh. Why are you crying, my dear? Is something wrong? Huh? Oh gosh, I am, aren't I? I'm not sure why either. Some of Norwich's soot must have gotten in your eyes. It happens all the time here. Now, come, Child of Prophecy. You must be tired after your journey, and I can assure you that my castle is the safest place in all of Britain. Guards, keep an eye on that human. If you see her going anywhere alone, bring her in. Rough her up if you want. Just don't kill her. That girl is one of the High Queen's guests too. Having her in our custody can only give us more leverage. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch. Phew, that was too close for comfort. I can't believe you whenever... That's too close for comfort. I can't believe you went right to Spriggan like that. He's the head of the Earth Clan and the Lord of Norwich. So that girl he had with him who he claimed was Child of Prophecy. You're saying that was MASH? Yep. Absolutely. Even at this distance, I could tell it was her. Though I don't know why she's calling herself the Child of Prophecy or why she didn't react to Satoru. Wait, yes I do. It's the Nameless Woods. I managed to avoid losing my sense of self thanks to my unique memory capacity settings. But in MASH's case, there's a very high chance she's suffering from the same temporary amnesia Satoru and Altria had. But Satoru got her memory back pretty quickly, right? So why is the shield girl still missing hers? I'm not sure. Maybe she ended up getting some kind of powerful position before she could remember who she really is. Until I get a chance to examine her myself, I can't say anything for sure. Still, at least we know she's all right. Yes, that's very true, Satoru. I was pretty taken aback to see people call her the Child of Prophecy. But aside from that, the fact that she's alive and here in Norwich is the best news we could have hoped for. Yep, Spriggan may have beaten us to the punch, but also look like he's giving her the royal treatment. So all we have to do is create an opportunity to talk to her, which should only be a matter of time. In the meantime, our current most pressing problem is... I know, our unexpected company. You there with the human. You're all suspected of criminal activity. Come with us. Try to resist, and we'll execute sentence here and now. Spriggan soldiers. What do we do, everyone? Fight! Take him down, of course. Right, Satoru. You know it. You know it. We're not letting them stop us now. Fight. It's time to fight. Beat ass and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of gum. Or maybe I'm not. I thought I had some gum here. Fuck. Don't got no gum. Doesn't matter. Yep. Body. By the way, speaking of gum, though, right? I could just want to have some gum. Oh, yeah, I do got some gum. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I do got some gum. Yep. Yeah, I do got some gum. I got some gum right here, though. There you go. There's your gum. Anyway, wrap this up. Oh, by the way, Jedi, if you're still here, matter of fact, I'll just message you. I'll message you after the stream dip. Sure. I've got plenty of gum. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Well, you didn't die, you. That's crazy. Die. And smoked. No battles. You saying, guys? Damn it, here comes another wave. The former square master Toro. Don't get caught out alone. They'll pick us off one at a time. Right, that makes sense. Definitely stronger than I am. I'll say they might not be as bad as the soldiers in Olympus, but they're still ridiculously tough. Guess that's fairies for you. Okay, but let me try a flash bomb spell. All right, I use it up at Nax. Even more of them? Good. Those MPs must have heard the commotion. You there. You there. I'm cut off the escape route. It's over for you. Prepare to feel the wrath of Lord Spring. Huh? You're right. It is over. For you, this area belongs to the Norwich Merchants Association. Lord Spriggan's private soldiers here have no authority here. You're the ones breaking the law. Why are you? Who do you humans think you are? What firm do you belong to, huh? We're part of a provisional militia formed by every firm that was reinstated to help deal with the calamity pool. Our financier is the Count. Need I say more? You've got the Count backing you? Ugh, damn it. Fine, we'll take our leave for now, but this isn't over, MP. Mark my words. Yeah, I better bounce out, bitches. It's great they took their injured and left, but... Yeah, you guys are Norwich's soldiers too, right? Why'd you help us? We don't know why we were giving these orders either. All we know is that you and me. That's right. The Count asked us to extend you an invitation to his mansion. And any friend of the Count's is a friend of ours. We hope you'll pay him a visit if you have the time. He said he would like to give you all a special welcome as the true saviors of Norwich. And I can assure you, Count Pepperon is a man of his word. Oh my goodness, are you serious? He's here? Huh? Oh my God, Mr. Flamboyant. Mr. Flamboyant is here? OG Flamboyant, my bad. OG Flamboyant is here. Oh my goodness, he's here. My boy! Oh, my boy! He's here. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh my boy. Of course it was me, huh? Oof. Oh, long time no see, Satoru. Ah, another night call. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh my boy. Oh my, what's this now? You're already piling around with two new cuties since the last time I saw you. My goodness, fate just loves you, huh? Now you got local girls fawning all over you as well as Mashy. Oh, if it isn't Pepperoncino, you really made a name for yourself, huh? I almost didn't recognize. Ah, what am I saying? I'm not some starving crow. Of course I recognize you. Only difference is you're seething even more now. Huh? You know this man too, Muramasa? Maybe you can introduce me then. So he's got Muramasa and another beautiful man with her too. Who is that, I wonder? Ahem, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Count Pepperon, the fabulous, charismatic designer who arrived in Fairy Britain like a comet. It built a brand to rival the Knocker Company in only a month. Okay, I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. If my man Pepperoncini don't survive this, we gonna have problems. We gonna have problems if he don't survive this. If I'm telling you right now, if he wind up dead at the end of this, I'm gonna be mad. I'm telling you right now, he better survive this. He already survived one Lostbelt. He better not die in this one, please. With the amount of L's that we've taken already in the first 8 chapters of this Lostbelt, I'm gonna tell you right now, he better not be one of those L's. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And built a brand to rival the Knocker Company in only a month. I hope we can let bygones be bygones and focus on the here and now, Muramasa. Oh, and you are? I see, so you're Count Pepperon. It's an honor to meet you. I'm Oberon, the Fairy King, a servant on proper human history side. Oh my, Oberon from A Midsummer's Night's Dream. Oh, I'm wonderful. You're just like I always imagined you. I think you and I are going to get along swimmingly. Just look at how similar our names are. Pepperon, Oberon. It's like we got talent running in our very veins. But do you really know this person, Satoru? He doesn't seem like an ordinary human in multiple ways. Of course not, because he's flamboyant. I had my suspicions about him too, but Pepe's definitely human. What an honor to know you trust me so much, Satoru. You know what the funny thing is, though? Pepperoncini, though, was probably the only crypto, though, that honest. No, okay, so the thing about the cryptos was that most of the cryptos, you know, they had their own reasons, you know, for wanting to stop us. But if you really want to think about it, none of the cryptors really wanted us dead. If you really want to think about even Kistaria, he didn't want us dead. Honestly. But he was willing to kill us if need be, though. He was willing to kill us if need be. Okay, I'll start with my story. After all, I'm sure you must be on the edge of your seats wondering why I'm here in Fairy Britain. Or how I came into possession of such a fabulous mansion. Because this dude is secretly rich, bro. Not really, no. You came here to kill Beryl in revenge for what he did to Kristaria. You'd have arrived a month or two ahead of us around the time we were dealing with Limbo's nonsense. Then you use your knowledge of proper human history to give yourself an edge as desire. And now you're hiding your own success and have everyone calling you Count Pepperrun. Sound about right, Satoru? I don't think I've ever seen Da Vinci so furious. Well, thanks for stealing my thunder there, Da Vinci. You're a huge help. I'm surprised you nailed the barrel angle too, but do I really seem the carrying type? I guess I do. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Yeah, because Beryl, though, he did kill Kristaria in Lostbelt 5. Cut him down, though. Well, gosh, all that trust you have in me is going to make life hard for me as a cryptor. Oh, you're still counting yourself as one of those? Kristaria already cut ties with the foreign god, or rather, showed he was never really on our side to begin with. You're going to find out more about the foreign god than... You're going to find out more about the foreign god when we get to Lostbelt 7. And since you were always on Kristaria's side, I thought you'd given up being a cryptor back at Olympus. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Besides, David's still out there. Anyway, this is a whole other thing. I'm not doing this for Woldemay. I'm doing it for me. As a member of Team A, I feel it's my duty to tie up all these loose ends. On another note, how was your battle with Woldemay, Satoru? Was it fun or was it grueling? Both, really. Both, really. Kristaria was one hell of a master. I see. Okay. Now I want to hear all about you guys. What can you tell me about this current situation in Chaldea? Whew. Yo, that was a long part. Well, it wasn't necessarily long though. It was just a little bit. No, but that first arrow, I went on Game Press to see how long it was though. The story dialogue though was 15 minutes. Well, close to it. It was 14 minutes. I see. So there's another threat to the world besides the bleached earth phenomenon. You came here to stop this collapse. Yep, that tracks, but not really the kind of thing you can just turn your back on. Sounds like things didn't go so well after you made land, though, so that's why Mashi isn't here with you. Satoru, Mash and I all ended up taking different routes out of the Nameless Woods. Mash somehow ended up in the north, and some of the fairies think she's a child of prophecy now. Do you know anything about how that happened, Count Pepperrun? No, I don't. I didn't even know people thought Mashi was a child of prophecy until you told me. But I do know she's definitely not the child of prophecy. For one thing, she's not even a fairy. Exactly. The only real child of prophecy is Altria, except no substitutes. Damn, Gareth! The only real child of prophecy is Altria, except no substitutes. I don't think you need to be that insistent about it, Gareth. No, she's right. You are the child of prophecy. You did come here with Satoru. I've heard Anso's prophecy too. You've got the staff of selection and you're traveling with a visitor from a foreign land. That right there says it all. You're this land's savior, no doubt about it. And the fact that you matched the prophecy perfectly wasn't enough. There's also your soul's aura. That alone tells me everything I need to know. So chin up, Altria. You're stronger than you think. Oh, thank you, Count Pepperrun. That said, are you sure it's a good idea to talk about proper human history in front of Altria and Gareth? Or does Chaldea just not care about secrecy like they used to? I know. Gordy's definitely not going to be happy about this when he finds out. But our master insisted on at least coming clean about our objective. Oh my, how decent of you, but aren't you worried that might arouse suspicion? These fairies would think you're crazy if you go around talking about proper human history here, you know? Yeah, but you want to know something, though? There is somebody that's currently in this Lostbelt, but that is already aware of us, what we do, and what our goal is. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. We have no idea what she's talking about anyway. Likewise. But that's okay. Whatever it is she's trying to do here, we can tell it means a lot to her. Oh, my wonderful companions you have. You are so very, very lucky. I'm jealous even. The whole world's full of strong people, smart ones too. But the only way you get dependable friends like that is to live a life of integrity. The only friends I attract are just as selfish as I am. It's not true, Count. These soldiers who brought us here didn't just respect you for your money. They genuinely trusted you. You're not nearly as awful a person as you make yourself out to be. You think so? Okay, moving right along. Count, do you mind if I ask you something? Not at all, hun. I'm always thrilled to answer any questions a Prince Charming like yourself might have for me. You need to know more about what's going on with Norwich and Spriggan. Why aren't the fairies who live here evacuating? What does Spriggan plan to do when the calamity finally hits? Can you tell us anything on either subject? Oh, that's easy, Oberon. One reason the Norwich fairies aren't evacuating is because they don't fear death as much as we do. But the biggest has to do with their jobs in the land. You already know how much fairies care about their purpose, right? Well, for the fairies of Norwich, their purpose is their job, so they can't just give it up and look for another. On top of that, they're also being held back by psychological shackles. You see, Spriggan actually sold Norwich's land right before those dark clouds showed up above it. You see, back when he stole Norwich out from under the previous lord, Boggart and all the fairies who owned land here were banished to the north. And Spriggan claimed all this land for himself. For a long time, every smith in Norwich rented the land they needed to ply their trade. But now, at long last, the land was put up for sale, and the fairies all worked together to buy it for themselves. That includes fairies Spriggan had been exploiting all this time. And fairies who sold everything they had so they could finally afford their own land. Things were much happier in Norwich after that. But then, the calamity pool showed up in the sky. So these fairies won't leave Norwich because they finally have their own land here, huh? I believe it. To a smith, their forge is more important than their life. They could never leave it no matter how scared they might be of this calamity pool. Is that why you put your security details together? Because you didn't think Spriggan's soldiers alone would be enough? No, Spriggan's army has no intention of keeping Norwich safe. If anything, he wants the calamity to get here. I expect he'd like nothing better than if he got rid of all the fairies and buildings for him. I see, because he wants to nullify his contract. Now I get it. He's a land shark. That's right. It makes sense you'd have some experience with this sort of thing, huh, Mormasi? Spriggan never meant to give up this land. He knew the calamity could be coming. It's right there in the prophecy, after all. The part about disaster befalling a city of iron and soot. So first, he sold the land to the fairies at a high price. And then, once the calamity comes and effectively leaves all Norwich vacant, he'll buy it back for a steal. Norwich inheritance tax is stupidly expensive. The next generation fairies can never hope to pay it. This way, Spriggan gets both the money for the land and the rights to redevelop it however he likes. Two birds, one stone. He doesn't even have to throw it himself. The only other place you find a fairy that devious is proper human history. Are you kidding? That's even more horrible than anything any fairy in proper human history has done. I knew Spriggan was shameless, but I had no idea he was that awful. So that's why the fairies here are still living their lives as usual. No, it's not that. They don't have any other choice. After all, if they left here, they'd be broken and unable to pay next year's existence tax. I knew it was strange. Why were there still fairies who cared about the well-being of their human servants here? The calamity will kill humans too. Now I see. Those fairies probably want to run away, but they can't bring themselves to actually do it. Hold on. You said Spriggan has no intention of keeping Norwich safe, right? So then, what if he tries to do something to Mash? Or you don't have to worry about her. She had as much magical injury as a Tamlin. There's no way Spriggan could do anything to stop her. At best, he can just stall her by entertaining her in his castle. No, the real problem is we no longer have any way to see her again. All right. If Spriggan only cares about saving his own inner circle, he'd never let the Child of Prophecy leave the castle. The second he let her talk to the fairies in town, Mash figured out what's really going on. If Mash won't come to us, we'll just have to go to her. I want to recommend that. Spriggan's castle is the most heavily guarded place in all of Britain. It's commonly known as the Vault Castle, and it's like Spriggan's antisocial personality come to architectural life. If they hole up in there, not even the Tamlin would have an easy time breaking her out. I know there's nothing you can do about it now, but you really shouldn't have let Mashy go with it. The only way we'll be able to see her again now is if she leaves the castle of her own accord. Damn. Oh, we're fucked. Well, guys, It's time to fight. Hey! That's all I got? Oh well, let's fight. Oh, he's in the Golden Zams. Very nice. Oh wow! Look at wow! Look wow! Look at all those red cards, bro. All those red cards. Dang! I needed that crit to pop, but it didn't. It did not proc, and that's horrible. It didn't proc. It's all good. Got him. Yeah, that would have had made things just a little bit more easy for me, but it's all good. There you go. Ow. It should be dust. Gone. There we go. Got him. Hey, Embers, let's go. Okay, that's that. But now I have a much better idea of what you're all capable of. Whoa, so those are the famous Norwich treasure golems I've heard so much about. They really do run on pixie dust. Great job, team. I was wondering what you were going on about when you suddenly asked if we want to exercise. But not only did those things turn out to be pushovers, but they were loaded with treasure. It is okay if we keep these spoils of war for ourselves, right, Count? Of course, the Child of Prophecies party has got to live in style. I know, right? Thanks, Count. Come on, Ultra Satoru. But let's go back to Norwich and spend some of this money. I heard they have a wakame flavored gelato here that's to die for. Wakame? Where are we? Tokushima? I think I'll pass from now, or at least until Muramasa taste tested for me. Huh? Wakame flavored sweets? What? But do they sprinkle sugar on seaweed or something? I mean, I ain't gonna turn it down. I just rather have plain old gelato. Oh my goodness, man, he really is an old man. Really is an old man. Plain old gelato. Looks like all the tensions that were building when we first heard what the deal was in Norwich have eased away nicely. I'm impressed, Count. You found a way to help us relax and get a handle on our abilities at once. Who, me? I was just pawning off some grunt work. You guys saved me the trouble of taking out those golems myself. You really shouldn't be so quick to trust me, Da Vinci. Like I said, I'm still a cryptor. Once this business with Beryl is taken care of, I'm going right back to being your enemy. A cryptor, huh? Your real name was Miorenji Aro, right? According to Chaldea's database, you were doing dirty work for the Majors Association when Marsbury discovered you. Then he assigned you to Chaldea after transferring you to the astromancy department. That all lines up with what you told us in India too, but that's as far back as your record goes. Since you helped us out both in India and Olympus, and it looks like you're going to help us here too, would you be too presumptuous to say I consider you an ally and I'd love to know what really makes you tick? Oh wow, that hit me like a bolt of lightning, hon. You really are a genius to come up with a line like that. Really? Was it that good? I never hit on anyone before, so it's good to know. Oh yes, darling, it was simply wonderful. After all, you said it was for me, not for Chaldea. All right, it's not a very fun story, but if you really want to hear it, well, how can I refuse now? So you want to know what happened back when I still went by Murarenji Aro? You want to know what kind of person I really am? Well, you probably have a good idea already from the kind of work I did for the clock tower. Flashback time. My family comes from a long line of Shigendo practitioners, specifically Tengendu. Tengudo, the way of the Tengu. It's a sect of Shigendo whose ultimate goal is to have its practitioners, referred to as fallen or corrupted Tengu, arrive in hell. I was good enough at it that everyone used to fawn over me. But, well, me being me, it's no surprise that they eventually decided to expel me. So once my family stopped being my family, I tied up a few loose ends and put your pan behind me. By which you mean I killed my entire family and the sect, yes. So there's no one alive who knows your past. That would explain why there weren't any records of it. So why did you do that anyway? Can it just be because I thought it was for the best? The Miorenji family was a single generation of Hojutsuchi. I'm saying that right. Our founder managed to form a connection to Sanat Kumara on Mount Kurama after he fell to Tengudo. But his descendants weren't so lucky. They had to undergo long intensive training to make their bodies superhuman without the power of Sanat Kumara. Sorry. In some ways, it was similar to how Muramasa lived. You practically kill yourself trying to come up with a special circuit, well, body, really, and you can never pass it along to anyone else before you die. That part I didn't have a problem with, though. The real problem was how they went about growing the clan. I was directly descended from the founder, so I was born and raised on Mount Kurama. But all the other Miorenji children were kids they abducted from around the foothills. In ancient times, child mortality rates used to be much higher than now. So back then, it was easy to get away with kidnapping the occasional kid to raise as their own, but not now. Plus, if the kids couldn't keep up with the training, they'd be abandoned in the mountains. And even if they persevered, the only thing waiting for them was a fall from grace into hell. If messing with people's destinies wasn't bad enough on its own, the fact that the only choice they replaced it with was death or disgraced Tengu made it even worse. Any group that would keep doing something like that is irredeemable. So when I decided to leave the mountain, I killed them all first. Even though they were your family, because they were my family. I wouldn't have cared if they'd been strangers. But since they were my family, it was my responsibility to make sure they never ruined any more kids' lives. So that's why he did what he did. I'm very sentimental, but I'm even more of a neat freak. That's why I chose to make a clean break with my family instead of sticking with them. Basically, I'm a no-good scumbag who'd rather keep things neat and tiny than alter my crypto obligations. That's probably why I've been helping you guys too. Well, are you convinced? Yep, it turns out you're much stronger than I'd given you credit for. By the way, purely out of curiosity, how talented were you exactly? Well, if a Miorenji Hotojutsu can acquire one of the 6 Buddhist powers known as Roku Jitsu in 100 years, that's enough for them to officially be considered a Tengu. I'd master 3 of them by the time I turned 10. Damn. Jesus, damn. Damn, this dude is... Damn, man, bro. You want to talk about... man, you want to talk about the most dangerous crypter, bro. You looking at him. Jinso Kutsu, the power to run at superhuman speeds. Tachinsu, the power to read people's minds. And Rojinsu, the power to know how long I'll live and what my fate will be. Can't blame them for thinking I was some kind of prodigy. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Now you know just how cruel I've been ever since I was born. Don't tell the others about this, okay? I'd like to keep this our little secret. Oh my goodness. That man's backstory was deep. Like real deep. Like time. His backstory was deep. Man, I'm so glad Count Pepperon is a gourmand. That was the first full-course meal I've gotten to eat in the 26 days since we first got to Fairy Britain. And my chat just crashed. Okay, there we go. Huh? Oh, but don't you mean 16 days? Aha, I've suspected since we left Salisbury, but that we might be on different pages there. Okay, this seems as good as a time as any to clear this up, so let's go ahead and do that. You probably feel as though you spent 10 fewer days in Fairy Britain than you actually have. That's because you were unconscious for 10 days after you passed out in the Nameless Woods. And the reason I know that is because you guys showed up at Mike's establishment about 10 days after I started working there. Anyway, it's getting pretty late. I know we have a lot to think about, but for now, we should make sure that we're well rested for tomorrow. We can split up into 2 teams in the morning, and by then, it should be pretty clear whether we ought to focus on scouting out Spriggan's Vault Castle or on investigating the Calamity Pool. Okay, good night, Satoru. Take advantage of the private room the Count gave you to get plenty of rest, okay? Ooh. Oh, hello. Hi, Oberon. Good evening, Satoru. I was just hanging out for a bit. I'm not cut out for combat like the rest of you, so I need to at least keep a close eye on things. You're turning in for the night, right? You deserve to enjoy a real bed after so much camping out. Excuse me. Now that we have not 1 but 2 children of prophecy here in Norwich, there's no chance of more than sitting idly by. So I thought I'd go see what's happening in Camelot, at least as best I can. Don't worry, I'll be back by morning. See you late. On second thought, I'm just gonna ask you, are you okay? No, but do I not seem okay? I thought you would insist we head over to the Vault Castle immediately when we were talking about Spriggan and Mash. But you didn't say anything. You stuck to the same priorities we've been following so far. I'm sure you want nothing more than to go after her, but as the Master Chaldea, you decided to stay the course. It was the right call, but seeing that face you made, I still couldn't help but worry about you. It's like you said, I should trust her, not worry about her. Yeah, I did say that, but... Alright, John. Damn it. Why'd I have to say that back then? If I only knew they'd be reunited so soon. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Anyway, but let me just say this. Mash says she still hadn't recovered her memories since leaving the Nameless Woods, right? Well, I'm afraid Da Vinci's theory was right. If someone who forgets the name of the Nameless Woods is given a stronger role, that is, new stuff, than they had before they lost their memories, they may not even be able to return to who they once were. I don't know how Mash ended up taking on the role of Child of Prophecy herself, but did the Mash you know have a role that could possibly surpass it? A role bigger than responsibility for the fate of the world with everyone's hopes and dreams on her shoulders? Exactly. It's hard to imagine she did, which means the Mash you're looking for is gone. We only need one Child of Prophecy to uncover Fairy Britain's secrets, and we already have Ultra for that. So I have to ask, do you still need to concern yourself with Mash? Even though she might never remember you or go back to being the Mash you knew? Damn. Never mind. It's obvious you do. Sorry for wasting your time. Clearly you should have known better than to ask. Anyway, I'll be happy to lend you my full support. Anything you want to know about the state of the world, I'll learn for you. Let's go, Vesper. Speedster's out. Alright. We're getting close. I think we're at the halfway point now. And I think we gotta fight. Yes, we do! You will form your body, you will form your party immediately before the battle begins. Good morning, honey buns. Everyone sleep well? The Ritz has nothing on this place. Right? Believe me, I have very high standards about my interior design choices. But what's this Ritz place you're talking about? I have so much going on, I don't think I've heard of it. Oh, before we have breakfast, there's something important we should talk about. For my part, I wanted to ask you guys something about Norwich's security. But if you have a report you'd like to make, Oberon, please go right ahead. Thank you, Count. That's very considerate of you. Last night, I did a bit of scouting in Norwich and Camelot. The rain cloud, that is, the calamity pool above Norwich, is picking up steam, figuratively speaking. It's whirling around faster now, and I can sense an incredible amount of magical energy I couldn't before. If the magical energy were, say, gasoline, but there'd be enough to burn Norwich to the ground. He's right. As of this morning, that rain cloud has enough magical energy to rival a gigantic reactor. Exactly how big a reactor are we talking about here? Is it like the ones Olympus machine gods used? No, but it does contain enough energy to power all of Chaldea for 2 months. That's enough for a singularity a repair ratio. Wow, you Chaldeans really are something else, huh? I can't believe you go through that much magical energy in only 2 months. Anyway, suffice to say, the situation in Norwich is much worse today than it was yesterday. All the townspeople are on edge too. As for Camelot, fortunately, but there was nothing major to report. The only troop deployment was a squad of about 20 soldiers sent to hunt Moors. No sign of any large-scale deployments. Let's see. The only other noteworthy thing I saw was the Queen sitting in an empty throne room all night. That must mean Spriggan hasn't told her about Mash, the child of prophecy, yet. Definitely not. Spriggan's greed is working for us there. Even though he's counting on the calamity, he also wants to make sure his vault castle stays safe. He's got years' worth of looted treasure stored there, and he wouldn't want to risk any of it. For all this big talk about how the calamity could never destroy it, I'm sure he's eager for some kind of insurance. That's why he bought Mash there, so he can make the child of prophecy at least protect his castle. Unbelievable. What kind of clan head does that? I just hope he gets what's coming to him someday. Agreed. That's just another reason we need to keep Norwich safe. The worst possible outcome here would be Norwich remaining intact, at least as far as he's concerned. Just imagine what would happen to an incredibly unpopular lord who failed to take back his land once next year rolls around. Oh yeah, good point. Anyway, that's all for my report. Sorry I couldn't contribute more. Don't be silly. But there was plenty of useful info. Now that we know the Queen's army isn't headed here, we can focus on investigating that rain cloud up in Count Pepperon. We have an emergency. A large mass of Moors is advancing on the residential district from the ocean. There must be at least 1,000 of them. But the calamity's begun. Uh-oh, here we go, everybody. Shit's getting real. Uh-oh. Ah, great. It crashed again. Give me 1 second, everybody. But let me go and do this real quick. Yeah, I know it's on stream, though, but I gotta do this and save. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use that for something in the future. But anyway, though, but let me go and reopen this back up. Because it crashed again. Come on. There we go. Those of you at home, stay inside them. But don't come outside or the Moors will get you. But those of you without homes, run for the shelter. Hurry. Damn it, there's no end to them. Where they are coming from. Ah, stay back. Get away from me. Oh, yeah, here they come. There's even more over here. Help, save me. No. Please let me go. Just let me. Well, he's dead. God, what are you doing? It hurts. He's dead. Yep, they ate him. Yeah, he got eaten. What the hell? Did that Moor just eat a fairy and grow? I never heard of anything like that happening before. If this is part of the new calamity, then... Hey, will someone contact the Count? Tell him we can't hold them back and he needs to give the order to retreat. These Moors can grow by eating fairies. Human soldiers alone won't be able to stop them. Hurry, it might be too late for the North District, but there should still be time to evacuate the South. That's the whole message from the captain. Please, Count. We need to evacuate now. I see, and here I thought we have a little more time. Ah, c'est la vie, none. These things always seem to happen when you most desperately want them not to. Count? Don't worry, I haven't lost my mind. There's no point in telling people to evacuate the city. Spriggan soldiers have shut the gates, remember? They want the local fairies dead. No, just take them to the shelter we set up instead, but that includes the MP fairies as well. In the meantime, I'd like you human soldiers to keep the civilians safe and to hold back the Moors coming in from the harbor as best you can. Remember, the people's safety comes first. That includes all of you. Whatever you do, don't try to fight the Moors yourselves. But somebody has to defeat them, or the shelter will be... Yes, I know, which is where these people will come in. Right, Child of Prophecy and company? Right. And we can handle this. Oh, but you really are a Child of Prophecy. You look a little more ordinary than I expected, but I like it. But thank you for being honest. Hold on, are we sure about this? These are Moors we're talking about. There's no way fairies can beat them. I can't even imagine how we win. I think we should retreat for now and assess the situation. Oh, I'm surprised to hear that from you, Gareth. You're usually so brave. Yes, the Moors may be fairies' natural predators, but that doesn't mean we're helpless against them. Ultra will have Muramasa and Da Vinci backing her up, and Satoru has her summons. I'd say that's enough to fend at least some of them off. Isn't that right, Ultra? You did come to Norris to save it, didn't you? No matter the nature of the calamity, you'll have to face it for your story to truly begin. Yes, of course. Don't worry, I can do this. Besides, the Moors will have any effect on me. I can touch them, no problem. Really? Well then, yeah. But this could work. Then it's settled. But get the main street and hold back the Moors in the South District. I go with you too, but I need to stay here so I can command and supervise. If you can just hold them back for an hour, I can get everyone in South District to safety. Let's go, Altria. Oh gosh. I knew I shouldn't come back to check on the store. I knew I shouldn't go on to check on the field when I knew a big storm was coming. Oh man, I'm completely surrounded. It's just a matter of time until they find me. Somebody, please help me. Savior. Lady Asik. I'm just a humble fairy who's been making shoes in Norwich, which is my great predecessor's time. There might even be a legend or two about how he once made shoes for Lady Asik. So please don't let me die like this. Ah, why is the Moor so terrifying? Over there. That cobbler's in trouble. Save him! Stay where you are. I'm going to take care of these Moors right now. Let's do this. Okay. Avengers. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Can I take a Castoria with me? Well, basic Castoria will work. That's all well and good. So we're dealing with an Avenger. Yeah, we're gonna need a Moon Cancer. Take you, and then we're dealing with a ruler class servant as well. So yeah, we're gonna need an Avenger. Remove that. There we go. That's what I need right there. Right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's fight. Hopefully. Oh, that's it? Oh yeah, it's gonna be cake. Yep, let's end this quickly. Yeah, let's dust their bodies. Let's dust them. And she got back her stuff. Let's go. Oh, wow. You gonna hit her with Disaster's Curse? That sucks. That's it? That's all you got? They are who we thought they were. Trash. Thought they were trash. When? Dust it. Straight up dust it. Yep, get bodied. Next fight, let's go. Hey, Avenger, let's go. Same build. Same build. Yep, there's no need to change anything. Same build. Nail. Get the couch shelter. Hurry. I'm saved. Thank you, Fairy, with the staff. Gareth, you got good eyesight, right? Can you make out what's happening in the harbor from here? Huh? Yes, I can. There's a huge group of Moors headed this way from there. I'm counting 30, 60, more than 100. Wait, half of them are going off that way. You mean to the North District? Forget it. You saw how strong these Moors are. We can't possibly save everyone. If even one of us falls here, we'll all be dead meat. But don't you get that? Even so. You really don't know when to give up, do you? All right, fine. Use a command spell on me. It might put me out of commission once this is over, but with a power up, I ought to be able to hold my ground on my own for at least a while. It's not how I choose to finish this job, but it's a damn sight better than all of us biting it because you can't make up your mind. Huh? Hang on. You can't just... Don't worry. There's no need for that. But take a look at that dust cloud over in the north. It's the other child of prophecy, the one in black armor. She just jumped down from the castle's bell tower and is tearing into the moors. Whoa, she's amazing. Oh, there's someone else with her, but they're less impressive. They're totally holding their own too, though. It looks like, but they can stop the Moors over there on their own. It's MASH. Indeed, I guess Spriggan couldn't talk her into staying in his castle. If she can handle the North District on her own, then all we have to do is worry about the South. This is it, everyone. It's up to us to keep Norwich safe. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to let the other child of prophecy over there outdo us. We're going to show her why Ultra is the real child of prophecy. Our defensive line won't move an inch. All right, guys, we're getting near the end. Then, once I complete this chapter, I will be doing my Oberon rolls, and then the next time you guys will see me live, you guys will see me live tomorrow, and then we will begin the next chapter. Yeah, we will begin chapters 10, 11, and 12 tomorrow. Boom. Let's go. Right now, but I just need Kiara to get hit once. Didn't work. Fair enough. Yeah, you guys can now. You guys can now die. Oh, someone got death triggered. Let's go. Yeah, somebody got a death trigger. You should be deaf. Yep, most definitely deaf. Let's go. Oh, Berserker. Yeah, he's getting dusted. Ha, look at that. 100-0. All fear of the planet, fucker. All right, guys. Here we go. Boss encounter. This is the boss encounter right here, believe it or not, though. The next two nodes are going to basically just be storied or to wrap up everything. But yeah, this is gonna be it. How many is that? And how many of these things are here anyway? I stopped counting after 50. How's things over there? I'm starting to feel pretty worn out myself. I could keep going. Satoru, hang in there. Deep breaths. You've been overusing your mystic codes. You literally can't convert any more of your life force into magical energy. Stand back and take a break. And make sure you use a vitality ampoule right away. Understood. Another group of Moors is headed this way from the harbor. No way, there are hundreds, no more. We can't keep this up. How are we on time, Da Vinci? We're all good there. It's been exactly an hour and all the locals have made it out. Come on, it's time for us to head to the shelter too. Huh, wait, those aren't Moors. They're fairies. All the fairies that have been hiding out indoors. Why are they coming this way? It'd be safer if they stayed inside. What is that? Gareth? What in the world is that? Oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell is that? Gareth? It's okay, she's not hurt. She's just sick from looking directly at that thing. It looks like that thing induces some kind of mental aberration in fairies. Now, all the fairies that were hiding in the harbor district are running this way, scared out of their minds. Crap, there's not nearly enough room for all of them in the shelter. Never mind the shelter. If that thing makes land, it'll destroy the whole city. You mean it moves? No, right, of course it moves. How else would it show up in the first place? But does this mean that thing is the calamity? And if it is, then what about the rain cloud? Questions can wait, Da Vinci. Ultra, Satoru, what do you want to do? I know I said we should abandon the north side earlier, but that's no longer an option. We can either stay here and disappear along with Norwich, or we can save our own skins. It's one or the other. Which will it be? Not too late to make our escape. Remember, your job is to get rid of the calamity. Protecting Norwich is just a bonus. Give me a second, guys. I need to... There we go. Turn up the volume a bit. Remember, your job is to get rid of the calamity. Protecting Norwich is just a bonus. But keep that in mind when you make your choice. Even I know. I can tell we can't beat that thing now. I know how you feel, but we have to run. We can't possibly beat that thing right now. Once we pull back, we can work on figuring out a weakness. It's not your fault that Norwich is going to be destroyed. There's nothing anyone can do about it. I know. There's no way we can defeat... Altria? I woke to the faint sound of a bell ringing far from the distance. I had a bad feeling about what was to come the moment I woke up in my warm bed. The calamity's probably going to come today. This happens every time I wake to the sound of a bell. A storm appears without any warning. Just like what happened in Tentago. My everyday life ended on what began as a normal day, just like any other. Oh man, I really don't know if I can do this. I've come a long way with everyone's help, but this is still beyond me. I can't do this. I'm not strong. I'm not ready. I still don't feel as though I can actually save Britain. Every time I wake up, I think about sneaking away and leaving all this behind. But I'm the child of prophecy. That's what everyone who raised me is category B to be. They believed in me so much that they sacrificed their own lives to send me on my way. So I have to at least try. I have to overcome my timid nature. Honestly, I couldn't care less about all the other things. But betraying that star is the one thing I can never, ever do. That said, I can't beat that thing. I just can't. I don't even have a chance. It's one or the other. Which will it be? Not too late to make our escape. Everyone's saying it's okay to run away. No one would blame me if I did. They'd just be disappointed, that's all. And you can always come back from disappointment. As soon as you do something impressive, they forget all about it. So why am I so hesitant to say we should run? I want to run. I can't do this. I'm scared. I don't want to. But. Turning to the side, I saw Satoru looking up at that thing with the same expression I wore. She's just like me. She's been given an impossible task. She's been sent out to the battlefield even though she can't fight on her own. But she can't say no, so she's just standing here saying nothing. Guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. Had to go and go turn out some of the lights. So then I'll just have to say it for her. I'll be the one to say it's okay to run. Yeah, that's right. I'll make this choice for her. But just as I open my mouth to say we should run for it, I see her. A shining star pushing her way through the crowd into the heart of the disaster. I see the other child of prophecy swallowing her fears and running straight at that thing with fierce determination. And I see life return to Satoru's eyes as she watches her go. Yeah, it's right. A Kohai. We're gonna let a Kohai die. Oh, Mash, what a shame. I guess nobody could stop her. But I guess it's no surprise. She really is a child of prophecy at this point. That's what everyone around her expected of her, and she chose to try to live up to their hopes. She must have chosen a story for herself that ends with her dying here. Satoru, I'm really sorry to say this, but... Hold down the fort for me, guys. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm coming too. Oberon, make sure these fairies get out of here safely. Well, I'll be damned. I never saw this twist coming. All right, get going. Sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind. You Chaldeans have made it this far, so I'm going to trust you'll make it out of this too. Let's go. That giant's going to fall on the harbor. That's one hell of a way to attack. Is it trying to prostrate itself or something? Still, but crude as it might be, it'll definitely be strong enough to blow the whole harbor away. Any questions, Satoru? Where's Mash? She's already on the pier with her round shield released. She's going to try and stop that thing by herself, but even she can't hold that thing back on her own. As Chaldea's technical advisor, my official advice is if you head back now, you can still make it out of here alive, Satoru. Well, have you got a good reason to ignore that advice? Of course! So I have to ask, do you still need to concern yourself with Mash? Even though she might never remember you or go back to being the Mash you knew? So what? So what? Now then, let's return to the girl's story, just for a little bit. Just do what I say and the other clan heads will never need to know about you. I can even keep you safe from the queen's prying eyes. Spriggan did his best to convince her to stay inside, but she was having none of it. As soon as she learned the Moors had arrived, she chose to leave, though not through the heavily guarded exit on the ground floor. Instead, she leaped from the bell tower in the castle keep all the way down to Norwich without any hesitation. Such daring, such bravery, such courage. Wait, what's courage? I got a little carried away. Carried away. Got a little carried away. Forget that bit. Anyway, upon landing in Norwich, the girl drew most of the Moors' attention away from the local fairies, giving them a chance to escape. Now, there was just the big guy from the sea, the cursed hand of name redacted, rising up from the ocean. Even the girl couldn't help but flinch upon seeing it, but on hearing the fairy's screams, she found her nerve once more. She ran for the harbor as fast as she could to face down the monster on the pier. Oh no, it's sprouting! Tentacle! No, it's sprouting hands! She knew at once that she couldn't stop it from destroying the harbor no matter how hard she tried. But even so... I'm gonna screenshot that. Even so, she can still absorb some of the impact. Even if the whole harbor was crushed, she might still be able to save some of its residents. That hope was enough for her to release her shield, but then she saw something unbelievable. It's her. The human she had met at the town square yesterday came running into the harbor. The girl was so overcome with indescribable feelings of joy and relief that she couldn't help but say something. Stop, you need to get out of here. In a few seconds, the entire harbor will be destroyed. She shouted as loudly as she could, but the human didn't stop. Why not? Because she not hear her over the sound of her shield and The curse clashing? No, that wasn't it at all. As she ran down the pier towards her, she shouted even more loudly than the girl that she wasn't going to give up. She placed her hand on the girl's back. Without a word, it told her she wasn't going to leave her alone, that she would be there to support her. The girl was so moved by the kind gesture that it made her remember she was human too. That's right, humans feel pain when they're hurt and they're frightened by terrifying monsters. And what's even scarier is the idea of harm coming to someone who cares about you, supports you. You don't need to worry about me. I'm the child of prophecy. Please, just save yourself. So she tried to put on a brave face one last time, like a child lying about being okay. By my command spell. Huh? I don't care if you're the child of prophecy or not. Her voice resonated through her back. The fire in her veins spread from her heart down to her fingertips. Just show this thing what you're really made of, Mash. This is how a prophecy is defied. Not even Ansel could have seen this scene coming. Yes, that's right. That's exactly right, Master. The white walls of Camelot repelled the curse's hands. They proved most effective against it. Its collapse prevented the Calamity recognized the creature standing before it as its enemy. A small, impudent enemy who dared to protect the land of the Fae in the face of the threat it posed. Come on, Mash, let's send this thing packing. The familiar voice jolted her mind. She was no longer Annis nor the child of prophecy. She was the knight who had inherited the holy shield, the servant of Chaldea. Right, Master. Please, lend me your strength. Together, I'm sure we can repel this calamity. I may not be the child of prophecy, but right now, in this moment, what I want more than anything is to keep this city safe. The girl's name is Mash Curilight. She's the child of prophecy everyone everywhere believed in, and who has finally found something she wanted to fight for herself. All right, here we go. It's game time. Let's do this. Up to 3 servants can be set in this quest. Mash can only be deployed as support. Mash can only be deployed as support. So here's the thing. If Mash can only be sent out as support, I might be able to actually cheese this boss. Oop. What we dealing with here, Berserker? Let's see. All right, so this might be a cube burn, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this out, see if this works. We go and take ourselves a waiver. But you know what I can do? Make things a little bit more easier for me. I just thought about this too. Put 2 K-scopes. Let's put 2 K-scopes on yeah, let's put a K-scope on Waver and Castoria though. And go for it. Let's see what happens over Kagetora though. Let's see what happens here though, man, cause I think I might be able to cheese this. If this falls into place, I might seriously be able to cheese this. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna let me just put this up here just a little bit because I want to be able to see the actual health bar though. Okay, 210. Okay, that's not too bad. I want to say that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. And I'm gonna have to really kind of get take that stun, bitch! Take that stun, bitch! Damn, my man Waver. Ha! Let's go! The break! Let's go! All right, get. We're out there. Yep. Yep. Then just, yep. Yeah, just cleanse everything. Do Lord Camelot. Give us that free turn. We're taking hits. Oh, damage cut. Oh, overcharge. Let's go. And now cleanse Kagetora. Just cleanse over everything. Then we're going to get another. Now we're going to get us like another 2 turns of invincibility. Yeah, I'll gladly take that all day. Chalk that, walk the Calamitous Curse. Let's go. Move curse. Do no damage. Do no damage. Yeah, let's give it 3 turns. Done. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? He was invincible? Oh, hell no. Hold on a second, guys. Damn. When did the invincibility kick in? What the hell? When did that happen? That was jank. But you know what, though? I should be able to... Damn. I just fucking... No! Shit. Damn, that hurt. Well, if it goes Kagetora, she's down. Fucking hell, dude. That shit hurt. That did some massive damage. But you wanna know something, though? Kagetora, though, she did her job, though. She did her job, though. Now she's gonna turn. It's like a chip game. Yep, there goes Castoria. She dies. Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, just hit him with a beautiful journey, though, and then just... Yes! Thank you! Cool. It's all good. Heals. Oh, for real? That's what I should have did? Damn. It's all good. Yeah, shithead. So use Da Vinci first skill to protect against the curse on her. Honestly, I think we can do this. I think we can do this now. Oh, he got back health, you son of a bitch. That son of a bitch got back fucking health. Piece of shit. Yeah, I gotta brave chain him. Oh, he's invincible again. Kiss my ass, game. Give me your fucking invincibility. Oh, there goes Mash. Mash down. Fucking hell, dude. That's all I got left. You and your fucking ass invincibility. Fuck out of here. Let's go. How much more health? 350. Okay. And he got guts? Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This motherfucker just activated guts. Oh my god, man, bro. Kiss my ass, game. How much does guts last? 1. Fair enough. Burn this bitch. There's also an MP gain per turn, also a heal. Fair enough. Bruh, let's see how much damage though Murboss can pump out here. Jesus Christ, that was a lot. That was a lot. Dustin, oh my god, Guts kicked in. No, the Guts, no. Oh my goodness, I had it. Oh my goodness. Fuck. I had it. Fuck it. I'll use the damn command spells. Fuck it. Damn it. I fucking had it. I was right there. It's all good. Not tripping off of that. Kill this fool and be done with it. Damn, man. Yo, I will say this much, though. I was a little bit, honestly, I was a little bit afraid, though, about sending out Kagetora, though. But me sending out Kagetora off first really did make the fight a lot more easier. Really did make the fight a lot more easier, though. But you know what the thing about it is this, though. You were right about that, though, John. I had sent out Da Vinci first to cleanse and then swap her out for Kagetora, though. I probably would have been able to break the first 2 balls of Kagetora easily. But, you know what? Command spell's gone, though, you know. For the next couple of days. That's fine. I'll deal with that. I can deal with that, though. Because the Leyline Stones are going to be a lot more necessary, especially for the fights to come. No way, but the Calamity's disappearing. We did it. We really did it, Senpai. I can't believe it. We actually defeated the Calamity. We sure did, Mash. Like smack. Oh, right. This is no time to be celebrating, is it? I'm back, Senpai. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Welcome back, Mash. Don't worry about it. We're just glad to see you again and safe, too. We have a lot of catching up to do, but that can wait until later. First, I want to introduce you to a local who's been helping us out. Well, she's really part of the team at this point. Oh, there she is. Hey, over here. Altria, this is Mash, Satoru's main servant. Mash, this is Altria Caster. She's Satoru's owner. This Lostbelt's King Arthur and the Child of Prophecy and a powerful mage. I guess I'm technically a Child of Prophecy, but powerful? But King Arthur? It's mortifying being called any of that around you when you're so incredibly strong. I'm sorry, if that had been me out there, that thing would have knocked me all the way back to the Nameless Woods with one flick of his finger. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything against the calamity. I'm sorry I'm so weak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So your name's Altria, and you're the real child of prophecy? Not at all. If anything, I'm the one who should be apologizing for calling myself the child of prophecy, even though I didn't know about you at the time, and I don't know how I can make it up to you. But hang on, what was that about you owning Senpai? I'm still struggling to make sense of that. And wait, I just realized it must be a ploy to hide that Senpai is from Chaldea. And you're teasing me, Da Vinci. The fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh, did you do that on purpose, Da Vinci? Look at them hitting it off. I had a feeling they would get along well despite the differences, and looks like I was right. Anyway, that takes care of two of our major objectives, expelling the calamity and reuniting with MASH. But there's still one more important thing we have left to do here in Norwich. That's right, the Bell of Pilgrimage. I think we've earned the right to ring it after coming this far, correct? I don't know. I mean, I didn't actually do anything. Plus, it was MASH and Totoro who defeated the calamity. So I don't think I'm qualified to ring the bell. That's not true, Altria. I know you fought with everything you had to protect Norwich. But that it was me who defeated the calamity was just a coincidence. Besides, I'm certain it takes more than defeating a calamity to be the child of prophecy. All I did was follow my heart, just like you're doing. So please, I want you to ring that bell. Don't worry, I'll clear it with Spriggan. I see. You know, you're not exactly what I imagined from what Satoru told me about you. But you really are a great person, aren't you, MASH? Come to think of it, but the calamity pool is still there. Oh yeah, that's weird. Why is that big rain cloud here even though we got rid of the calamity? Oh shit. Uh-oh, guys. The hell? The void. I love how they introduced the cutscenes. The movie. Look out! MASH? Now I know what a football field feels like. Huh? MASH? MASH is gone? What? But did you see for yourselves? She disappeared after knocking you guys out of the way. That was Morgan's water mirror. She usually just uses it against calamities. I don't know why you guys were just standing around when you could see it right there. Man, you humans from other worlds aren't big on caution, are you? Or is that just how you were taught? Well, either way, my job is still the same. Come on, Satoru. I will get your ass off the ground already. MASH is safe. She's just not here anymore. The water mirror is a teleportation spell, so she's somewhere else in Britain right now. Don't worry, you two will see each other again. I'll be super pissed if you don't. But if you're going to make that happen, you need to stand up straight like a proper knight in shining armor for your bride and do what needs to be done. Who are you? Oh, it's Habitrot. Well, at least you got spirit. I say you just barely passed. Nice to meet you, people of Chaldea. I'm Habitrot. You can think of me as, let's say, MASH's manager. I'm a little fairy with a big heart, and I'm ready to help you on your journey at no cost to you. But only until you and MASH are reunited, mind you. Anyway, now that we're in the same figurative boat, you better be grateful I'm sticking around. Yep. There goes Habitrot. Alright, guys. One last thing to do. No battles. And this is going to close out the chapter. And then we will be done. Oh man, this food is so good. Sheffield never had anything like this stuff. Hey, can I get more of that pescetti stuff? Spaghetti. I love twirling it around my fork. Snort. And could I have one? No, two more of those carrot-colored cakes. Not two more slices, 2 whole cakes. Damn. I was so sad to see everything was all said and done by the time I finished my detour around the river and finally made it to Norwich. So if I don't ease my broken heart with natural sweetness, I don't think I'll ever be able to draw a carriage again. It's great that you guys were able to protect Norwich, and it's great that you have more strange new friends. But it sounds like things might have gotten a little more complicated. You were finally reunited with Mashy, only to be torn apart yet again. And outside, the child of prophecy, the child of prophecy. The child of prophecy saved Norwich. The child of prophecy would defeat the queen. We don't have to listen to Morgan anymore. The child of prophecy protected us. Now it's our turn to pay her back. Oh no, not Mash. Come back here. Well, nope, she's gone. No more shipments. No more shipments to Camelot. Send weapons to Londinium. Long to the child of prophecy. Long to the true king of Britain. You did it, Ultra. You won. True. In fact, between saving Norwich and repelling the calamity, you might have won a little too much. Now that the fairies of Norwich are completely on the child of prophecy side, the queen's not going to just sit and do nothing. So she's going to start sending her army after us, huh? Now that we've taken care of the calamity, it's going to be all-out war with our fairy soldiers. Oh, right. I guess we did kind of openly rebel, didn't we? I'm also worried about Mash and where Morgan's water mirror might have taken her. And that fairy there. That fairy there just keep harping on about how Mash is in no immediate danger and that we'll definitely see her again. Well, yeah, that's all the guarantees you're going to get from little old Habicats, since it's all I know for sure. But I will say that you shouldn't run yourselves ragged looking all over Britain for her right now. Like they say, good things come to those who wait, and joyful evenings may follow sorrowful mornings. You're just full of sayings, ain't you, huh? An Habicat. At any rate, it's not a good idea to go outside without a plan right now. If you're not careful, you could unwittingly end up inciting these fairies further down the path of rebellion. The smartest course of action would be to wait until nighttime and sneak out of Norwich quietly, assuming you have somewhere else to go, of course. Maybe we should go back to Salisbury for now? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Regardless of how we pulled it off, we succeeded in repelling the calamity and saving Norwich. We can't let the opportunities this victory provides us go to waste. Really, it's a miracle we even have them. Opportunities, I mean, I didn't mention this before because it would have been demotivating, but the prophecy originally not only said that the calamity would be banished, but that Norwich would be destroyed. I see, you want to meet with Spriggan and demand payment for defending Norwich. That's right, we're going to tighten the screws while the Norwich fairies are still on our side. Let's ring the bell of pilgrimage, or we'll help your citizens kick you out of power. Let's see what he says to that. But of course, how could I say no to the saviors of Norwich? Something about this fairy. Yes, is there something on my face? No, I see. Then may I proceed? Thank you. You'll find the bear tower right above us. While I can't show you the way given my subservience to the queen, I have no problem with you heading up there and ringing it yourselves. If the matter even comes up, we can just say that I was careless in assigning too large a security detail. Uh-oh. How's that, guys? Crashed again. It crashed again. No. Gotta go and do one last thing real quick. I love these April Fool pictures they make of the servants, though. I'm going to make a collage. Well, not necessarily a collage though. I'm gonna make a little thumbnail for the next part. Okay, What do you say? If it ever came up and you confirmed that version of events, I'd be very appreciative. You heard the man. He must be downright terrified of his citizen revolting on him. Come on, Altria. Let's go ring that bell and be done with this place. Altria? I'm sorry, I can't do it. Ringing Norwich's bell would mean declaring war on Queen Morgan. And I'm just not ready to do that yet. Besides, I'm not the one who saved Norwich. Mash is. So it's not as though the people of Norwich have really accepted me. Oh, I see. Waiting for just the right time, I can certainly respect that. You're not nearly as naive as you appear. Indeed, ringing the bell here and now would not be the most moral choice. If you wish to rally more soldiers to your cause and to be more deliberate with your bloodshed, there are other steps you need to take first. Yeah? Like what? What I'm trying to say is there are still many fairies who are loyal to the Queen. After all, she has single-handedly protected Britain from the Moors for the past 2,000 years. However oppressive her rule may be, her accomplishment speaks for themselves. So it wouldn't be right to declare war on her only because the prophecy says you will. First, you need to prove that yours is a side of justice and integrity. If you can't do that, it would make the child of prophecy no less a barbaric invader but than the Saxons. So you're saying we should send out a letter explaining our intentions and condemning the Queen for her failures before ringing any bells. That's right. If you were to write such a letter, I would be happy to deliver it to Her Majesty myself. But fortunately, there's also no need for one just yet. As it happens, I just spoke with the Queen. She said, in recognition of the child of prophecy and the foreign visitors' defense of Norwich, notwithstanding the role of luck in your success, I am willing to grant them an audience. I shall treat them as guests who have accomplished a rare and unusual feat. Should they wish to speak on any particular subject, I will hear them on this occasion. So the Queen's outright telling us to come see her. Oh, really? Hey, why don't we just jump straight into the pit and save her the trouble of killing us? Does Morgan really think we fall for such a blatantly obvious trap? I assure you, this is no trap. Ruthless though she is, the Queen does believe in the importance of decorum. If she says she is prepared to welcome you as guests, you can trust that no harm will come to you. As our supreme monarch, her every word carries a great deal of weight. If it didn't, she could never have united all 6 clans under her rule. Now I see. We can't start a war against her without declaring it first. The Queen can't kill the child of prophecy without... And the Queen can't kill the child of prophecy without damn good reason. Especially now that she's gone and saved Norwich. Politically speaking, she's got to prove the justice of her rule just as we got to prove the opposite. Which means it all comes down to what each side has to say. Sounds like it's worth taking her up on this invitation. I agree with Mormasa. Besides, I really want to know more about the Queen herself. So far, all we really know about Morgan is her name. I'd like to speak with her directly so I can find out what she's thinking and what it is she really wants. That said, if we're going, we'll of course need assurance that we'll be able to leave safely too. So she'll need the promise that our truce will remain in place for a while even if the meeting doesn't go all that well. Naturally, in fact, she's already promised as much. It's all in this letter, which my fellow clan heads have also received copies of. What do you think, Satoru? If I set these guaranteed, we should definitely go give her a piece of our mind. Huh? Why you sound like you're already set to pick a fight? Think about it. She wouldn't do this if she thought you were actually a threat. Oh, so that's why you're so upset. Okay, let's do it. Honestly, I'm pretty pissed off too. What the hell does she mean, notwithstanding the role of luck in your success? There was no luck involved. Mash and I both worked super hard to save this town. I see. Okay, if you're all that sure about this, maybe accepting this invitation is the right move. Plus, Ultra's decision not to ring the bell at this point also makes more sense to me this way. If she had rung the bell, it would have officially made the Queen and the Child of Prophecy political enemies. And then this invitation would be moot. Isn't that right, Spriggan? I'm afraid you'll have to draw your own conclusions there. I'm not at liberty to comment. Oberon, was it? I don't think I've seen a fairy like you in Britain before. You're quite a nuisance, aren't you? Very well then, I'll send a messenger to the Count's house tomorrow. They'll take you to meet with the Queen's troops who will be waiting for you outside the city. So the Queen's own troops are going to escort us to Camelot, huh? Can I ask who's leading those troops? Of course, you will be escorted by the 1st Royal Knight, Moore's Extermination Brigade, led by Captain Gawain. That's right, Tamlin Gawain herself will provide you all with safe passage to Camelot. Well then. Huh? What was that, Lady Spinell? I couldn't hear you very well. What was it that happened to the black armored child of prophecy again? She's dead. Dead as a doornail. Mother's water mirror got her in Norwich. They say she vanished completely, armor and all, without so much as a finger left behind. What a joke, right? Sure, she was really strong, but she couldn't even last a second against Mother. Ha 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 ha. Guess I won't get to torture her anymore. Barrel, is something wrong? Did I say something I shouldn't have? Is that all? There's nothing noteworthy about that news, Lady Spinell. It's such obvious misinformation. It's not even creative enough to be interesting. Huh? But isn't Mash your girlfriend? How can it not be noteworthy that she's dead? It's simple. She just vanished, right? No body, no death. Which is true. Besides, I might end up dying before her, but there's no way Mash would ever die before me. Never. What does he mean by that? That's just not how the god of romance rolls. She might end up taking a long and circuitous road to get here, but eventually Mash will make her way to me. After all, she and I are destined to be together. Oh my goodness, yo, this is sick freak. Well then, that is it for part 1. We're not going to do the intro right now. We're going to wait. So, it is time, everybody. It's time to wrap up those Oberon rolls, though, because I don't want to lose my pity. So, hopefully I don't have to hit pity, but we're going to see, everybody. Here we go. See what happens here. I'm not going to skip anything. I'm just going to keep rolling until I get Oberon. Yeah, man. He's sick. He's a sick fuck, man. He's a sick fuck, John. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick. Just going to let this roll. Alright guys, I am back. Man, because I was holding that in though for like a minute. Because I was trying to read through all the dialogue and stuff, so yeah. Got another Billy the Kid. Let's go. Assassin. Oh, another Jekyll. You know what the thing about it is, though? All day, I've just been rolling like a lot of servants. And another Mandracardo. I already got Mandracardo to like MP5. I got, you know what the funny thing is about Mandracardo? I got enough copies now. Here's the thing, I got enough copies now of Mandracardo that if I really wanted to have just another copy on standby to MP5, I could. Another Art of the Poisonous Snake. Cool. This is another servant. Rider. Uchi! Yeah, Medusa. I said Uchi. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. And roll. Oh, gold already! Speedy Bargas, Speedy Bargas, Speedy Bargas. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Got a copy! Let's go! So that means that I roll Morgan Banner, any other extra copies of Bargas will basically just be icing on the cake. Let's go. We got a copy. Let's go. Where Jedi at? Oh my god, bruh. Where Jedi at, bruh? Oh my goodness, man. I know I'm still wrong for Oberon, though, but me getting bar guest, I was just like, yes. Yes. If I get one copy, I'm fine. If I get one copy of bar guest, I'm straight. Your dog girl, man, but man, you better back up, though, man, bruh. Saw her first, man, bruh. I was already aware of her 2 years ago, man. That makes her mine, bruh. That's my muscle mommy. Mommy, sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry. It's my muscle mommy. Yo, but I got a copy. Let's go. I got a copy of our guest. That's all that matters. Oh my goodness. I got a copy. I was saying to myself that just in case I did have to wait until the Morgan banner comes out, whenever it comes out though, because they kind of caught us off guard with the Oberon banner though. They really caught us off guard regarding the Oberon banner, because many people were saying that Oberon wasn't supposed to come out until next week. Yes. Yes, mommy. Yes, I am. Yes, he is. And I have him. Yes. We got bar guest. Let's go. We got a copy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, roll. Not doing that mommy stuff. Oh my god, man, bruh. But yet you got Mama Raiko. I only know what he wanted. Please don't, girl. Please don't go. Give me another copy of bar guest right now. No, give me another copy when MP2 it. Every time I see a Saber card from this point on, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, turn gold. I'm just gonna be like, turn gold. Dang, man, this seemed to be a thing, right? We getting a lot of servants. We rolling a lot of servants. Rumor. Anyway. We show these fools the power of Roma. Do I have this CE? No, I don't. This is new. Okay, okay, I don't have that CE. Here comes another servant. Lady Raiko was wife, not mommy. Yeah, okay, sure. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. But yet you got Morgan. You got Morgan, though. I thought Morgan was your wife. Hold up. Yo, you know what, though, man? See, this is the thing I was saying earlier, though, John, though. Brandon is going to be the one, though, to incur Morgan Le Fay's wrath. He's going to be the one to incur her wrath. Here comes a CE. Projection. Dang, man, how many copies of projection do I have? Jeez. Okay, that was pause. But it's a CE. And it's all white! Game tricked me. Oh, Tofu. The game tricked me. With one strike. I already have that. I think I have like 7 copies of With One Strike. Berserker! Darius III. The Elephant Man. Let's see. E! Oh, God's Tongue. I never understood. Where's that from? I have no idea. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Roll. Why not have a harem in that world? Hard to survive as it is. Yeah, true. Fair enough. I mean, like, you ain't wrong, bro. Hey, Will Eyes Be on the Horizon. Got another copy. Let's go. I think that's copy number 5, I believe. I think that's copy number 5 of that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be rolling though until I hit the pity. Unfortunately, hey, it is what it is though. Hey, it is what it is. All right, I saved my courts for this, so. Hey, Under the Sun. Wow, it's been a while. It's been a while though. I'm saying that copy though, man. There goes another copy right there. Assassin! Oh, 100 personas. Turn gold! I knew it wasn't gonna turn gold. I would just like turn gold. That's gonna be the joke for the rest of these rolls, though, man. Whenever I see a Saber card, I'm just gonna be like, I'll turn gold. True. Well, you got Oberon, so you know you're straight. I'm still just trying to get one copy, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do another roll. Hey, Luvia. It looks like another roll is gonna have to be done. Unfortunately. Wait, that was a long ass pause. Hold up. Oh, no more! Let's fucking go!
Yeah, ここがカルデラ。話には聞いていたけど、実際に来ると本当に身震いするな。おっと、自己紹介。僕はオベロン、妖精王オベロン。この通りお飾りの王様だけど、場を和ませるのだけは得意でね。
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Boom! I said another roll. And look what happened. Boom! Let's go! How many rolls was that? 1, 2, 3. Wait, I did 1. I did 2 in the beginning. And then I think I had to do like what? Another. Did someone keep track of that? How many more extra rolls did I have to do? So I did 2 at the beginning, got nothing. And then how many rolls did I do after this? 3 or 4? How many rolls was it, John? Were you keeping count? Was it 3 or 4 rolls? I want to say it was 4. I definitely want to say it was 4. But let's go! We got Oberon. We got a Bargas, bruh. We got our Tristan. No, man, we got both Tristans, bruh. We got both Tristans, Bargas, MP2 Gawain, and Oberon. Clean sweep the banner. We's done. Boom. Let's go. Too bad Jedi not here. But he gonna see it later. I'm betting. I'm pretty sure he gonna see it later. I think it was 4, yeah. Let's go, bruh. We got it. Now we can chill. Now we can wait until Morgan. We can wait till Morgan. Because that's the next person on the list, baby. And I know that Brandon's salty as fuck. Brandon's salty as fuck, bruh. He's like, no! Hey, guess what, Brandon? Guess what, bruh? Sorry, bruh. Sorry, bruh. Sorry, bruh. Sorry, bruh. Sorry, bruh. I can skip that one, LOL. What? Yep. Yep, that's going to be the next person I roll for is going to be Morgan Le Fay. I'm rolling for Morgan next. Rolling for Morgan. Yep. But guess what, though? I got a bar guest now, so guess what, though? Guess what, though? I ain't even tripping. Ah! Let's go. We did it. We still got courts. Still got courts. Anyway. Let's see. I got 2 of these. Let's see. What should I get? Is there a bar guest? No, it's not a bar guest. Fuck. It's not a bar guest. That kind of sucks. You made nasty. Yeah, why not? And I guess. Ooh, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should get Mr. Fabulous here, bro. I should get Mr. Fabulous. Yeah, that's what I should do. That's what I should do. Get Mr. Fabulous. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. You know what? Screw it, right, man? Leave my man Dumon. Leave my man Dumon. And guess what? I need these bales. And I got a ticket. Let's go. Yep. Yeah. I gotta clean my shit out too. I gotta clean my shit out though, man, of all of that of all of that that Valentine's Day crap. Hit him with some Y'all know Brandon mad as fuck. I know Brandon mad, bruh. He mad, bruh. He was like, no. He wanted to see me suffer, and the gotcha gods is up there like, not today. Hit him with the how about no? Brandon wanted to see me suffer though, man, bruh. And the game was like, no. No, not today, buddy. Not today, buddy. Yeah, you thought. Yo, Brandon was mad, bro. He was like, yo, man, like Brandon was mad. That shit was funny. Yo, man, that was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yo. Okay. Yo, I'm just looking at the chat again. I'm looking at the chat again. Yo, Brandon was like, no. Yo, cause the moment that Brandon saw the thing that made it funny for Brandon was this. The moment Brandon saw the Pretender, he was like, no! He was like, no! Oh my God, that was funny. Brandon, I love you, man. I love you, man, bro. You really, man, bro. You made my day, dude. Like, just like off some real talk, Brandon. Real talk, Brandon. You made my day, bro. I really enjoyed that, bro. He didn't even wait for Oberon to come up. He saw the card with pretend. It showed Pretender. He was like, no. But anyway, everybody. that is it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go. Thank you, John. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I will see you guys next time. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive, striving, thriving, climbing, and grinding. Love you guys.